we're seeing climate change and climate-related considerations are already very messily spilling over into the realm of trade. And we've now got a new piece of terminology in our trade vernacular, climate tariffs. I never would have imagined this, but we're seeing tariffs being applied on products if they were produced in environmentally unsustainable ways. We see countries seeming to be in the early steps of moving towards the formation of climate clubs. So you work together with countries that share similar climate policies and raise barriers to trade from countries that don't adhere to that same high level of climate and environmental policies that you have. So what then is the cumulative impact of these seven shockwaves that I see reverberating through the system? Well, I think clearly that old system is passing away and it's being displaced by a new emerging trade landscape. I think it's premature to try to judge exactly what that new landscape is going to look like, but I want to sketch out at least a couple elements that I think are likely to be part of this new world of trade that we're moving into. The first thing I'd say might ultimately prove to be the most important aspect of this new approach to trade. The objective of trade is no longer purely economic. We are now using trade as a tool to advance non-economic objectives. I think less developed countries will face a much more difficult external environment in trying to pursue that export-led development model. I think it's going to get harder and harder to maintain that middle ground because I think both the US and China are going to use carrots and sticks and attempt to nudge all of those countries that prefer to stay in the middle and maintain robust relations with both sides. I think they're going to come under intensifying pressure to tilt one way or the other. So the bottom line on all of this is I think clearly that old system is passing away, and my strong hope is that we can think very deliberately about what comes next. Let's not stumble into what comes next. A new world is emerging. Let's proactively try to shape that world in order to minimize some of the significant downside risks I think we're facing and to ensure that we can maximize the benefits from trade, which continue to be substantial.